peeking at the presents. But right now, it is LeBron James who is at the podium speaking to reporters as we speak. It is a developing story that we will bring you to right now.
I want to know how you kind of got, like how they earned that, you know, and how you remember all of them.
No, it's not an earned thing. I mean, it just kind of happens. I have no idea how I remember the majority of them, if not all of them. I have no idea, you know, but it's definitely a chemistry thing that I started a long time ago with my teammates, and you know, been blessed enough to be able to have the mind to be able to remember them all. You know, even with former teammates that's, you know, not my teammates anymore.
On one game, you told Steve Nash that keeping your mind right and your mind sharp was just as important, if not more important, than what you do for your body. What do the playoffs demand of you mentally, and what do you do to sort of meet that?
I mean, everything. The playoffs demand everything from you mentally. I mean, obviously, you know, the physical toll that it's going to take because the games ramp up, the intensity ramps up, the physicality ramps up. The referees in the league allow us to play more physical, you know. In the postseason, so your body takes a toll, but mentally being able to have that mind, you know, sharp throughout the course of the series, no matter if it's good or going bad, you always got to try to stay even keeled throughout the course of a postseason in each series if you're able to advance. So, absolutely.
LeBron, I think since Julius Randle got back, I think they're 16-4. What have you seen that they're doing well since he's come back?
Everything. Very, very, you know, good team and super well coached.
LeBron the other day, he mentioned that he keep this high, and it seemed like that was bad. And you guys were healthy, especially in the last stretch after most of the seconds. Were you encouraged from how you guys proved that on the floor? How important is that going to be once game 1 starts tomorrow?
You got to be able to defend. You got to be able to get stops, you know, in the postseason. And you know, we have a system that we've been working on, you know, throughout the whole course of the season. And you know, it's up to us to go out there and execute that. You know, I think Coach and the staff, they put us in position to give us the best game plan they believe that gets us a victory. And it's up to us to go out and execute that.
I know that if you're in the playoffs, you feel like you've got a chance, but what does it particularly mean for you after 22 years, 40 on this planet, to have this sort of opportunity with this group as the 3 seed? I guess, how energizing is that for you?
I mean, it's a blessing. I don't take it for granted to be able to play in the postseason at my age and how many years I've played in this game. So to be a 1 of 16 teams, to go in with this team and know what we're capable of, you know, all you can do is ask for is a chance to be able to compete at the highest level, to be able to compete for the ultimate thing, and that's the Larry O'Brien trophy. So, you know, you just don't take it for granted.
You know what championship teams are made of. Are there the ingredients in this room to be a championship team?
After the Houston win, both Austin and Luka said, hey, we're about winning championships. The man who's won several. What do you like about this team going into the postseason?
Well, I mean, obviously, you want to be healthy going into a postseason run. That's most important. And then you want to be able to be playing at a high level, you know, for, you know, the majority of the season. Being in, like, you know, must-win games, going down the stretch, playoff-type intensity games, and we had that. You know, so. But at the end of the day, I mean, so I could talk as much as you guys want me to talk, but the game is won in between the 4 lines. And I don't give a damn how much you know about a team, how much they know about you, all the talking. It's not about that. It's about once you get on the floor, the game is won in between the 4 lines. So get a game plan, you go out and execute it. They're going to try to stop our game plan, vice versa. That's what it comes down to.
You got to experience the championship with Anthony Edwards this summer. What did you learn about him?
Anna's amazing. Unbelievable basketball junkie. Loves to play the game of basketball. Great kid. And all the success he's got so far throughout his young career has been awesome to see. He's put the work in.
Dave McMenamin.
21 games so far between you and Luka. What layers have you been able to find offensively compared to the initial chemistry you showed?
Offensively, give Luka the ball, and if we stay ready, we never got to get ready. All right, appreciate it.
Well, LeBron James is heading into his 18th postseason. There he was talking live ahead of Game 1. LeBron is the all-time leader in points, games, and wins in the playoffs, and he has more of all three of the Wolves franchise does in their history. Leading the Wolves, Anthony Edwards, who LeBron just had high praise for, he raises his play in the postseason. He raises his scoring output by nearly 4 points in the playoffs and has the highest career average by any Wolves player in the postseason. One thing that could decide the series is the front court play. The Lakers rotation really only uses Jackson Hayes in big minutes. It's a stark contrast from the Wolves. Here's Redick and what he thinks of that matchup.
I know a lot of people don't like the numbers, but the numbers a lot of times speak more than, over a long period of time, the numbers speak more than the eye test. It's going to be up to us to be able to be consistent with our approach, and yes, I'm going to, just like my whole career, I'm very likely to be crossed over, very likely to, people are going to hit some tough shots over me, and then I might get dunked on, and all that stuff might happen, but let's see what happens over the course of, hundreds and hundreds of possessions.
Okay, so we've seen the Rudy Luka movie before, even if the jerseys were different. And JJ Redick, he had a theory on why Luka loves this matchup so much you do. He says that Luka likes to play against the best in the world, and he's going up against a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. He thinks no one can guard him. What do you see in this matchup?
Well, we know the playoffs is all about adjustments, who can make them on the fly and who can't. Luka thrives against drop coverage. He's about 1.14 points per possession against the drop coverage. Rudy lives in the drop coverage 64% of the time. So if we look right here and we pause it, Luka already sees too much with Rudy being dropped at 6'8". He puts his body in front of the defender. Right now, he creates that 2-on-1 matchup. This is when Rudy gets in trouble as Gafford rolls to the rim full speed. He actually bumps into Rudy. He crosses over because he's so big, and he throws a lob. Once he gets Rudy to drop his hip, Rudy's at a disadvantage. Now we say it again. We shoot it right here. Lively sets the screen. Rudy has already dropped that hip. He's already in trouble right now. So now we create that space with our 6'8" size. We keep that defender on my back. We hold it, we get through the screen, we Euro step, and we still throw the lob. He is going to thrive against drop coverage if he has Jackson Hayes in the game with him. If I'm Minnesota, I match Rudy minutes against Jackson Hayes, but instead of being in a drop, I get up and press him a little bit. I make him hit Jackson Hayes, and I make Jackson Hayes beat me and make him be the playmaker against those guys.
Right. I do wonder how much they're going to go to Jackson Hayes in this series. It's a conversation we're going to get into in just a minute. But on the other side of the ball, no player, was double-teamed more this season than Anthony Edwards, but that's not really the Lakers' game. How do you think they're going to try to defend him?
Shrink every elbows. Don't let him see any open driving lanes. 3 guys in front of him. And if we look at it right now, he comes off, we switch, we got Gabe Vincent, but we pause it right here. We have a triangle. We have Vanderbilt here. We have Reeves in the corner. He is seeing 3 bodies right now. So there's no driving lanes. All he can do is drive into a defender and spray